Hello everyone, Baby Girl Star here, bringing you a new Let's Play. I currently have Pokemon Pearl on hold until I start recording with Kovos again, because I wouldn't feel right finishing that Let's Play without him, especially since he's been such a big part of it. So, in tangent with Kingdom Hearts, I'm going to be playing this game, which is called Dark Cloud. It's for the PlayStation 2. It's an awesome game that very few people know about, which is really sad because it's actually a really good game. I've had people tell me that they think it's like Legend of Zelda, and I guess you could see it in some ways, but honestly, it's really, like, it's not an exact copy or anything close to that. I'm just letting you see the opening cinematic because it's really cool. Stab. There's these really nice, I forgot what it's, I forgot what they're called. They're the, where you have to push the right button at the right time. I forgot what they're called. Oh, darn it, that's gonna frustrate me. Anyway, so you're seeing a couple of the new party members. The cat lady is one, that guy is another. Anyway, basically my plan for this game is, I'm gonna play through the first dungeon, and if you guys are liking what you see, I'll continue playing, but otherwise I'll just let it be at that, and whatever, we'll come back to it eventually. I think that way you guys can enjoy the game while not having to keep track with like 50 episodes, you know? So, if I hit continue, you'll actually see that I have a save file already, and that is almost, basically, I almost beaten the first boss, and I was trying to set up the village right, but I didn't get it fully, but I wanted to start this anyway. I just wanted to refresh myself on the controls and everything, because it's been a long time since I played this game. It's probably one of my favorites. Anyway, the beginning is kind of lame, at least this part. A book was found in some old ruins. All the scholars who decoded it puzzled over the mystery of the book. A world with two moons illuminating the sky. The many dazzling adventures of a young boy. But whether or not this is a true story, do you believe in the story woven in the book? Maybe it's a fantasy that only existed in a boy's heart. Let me tell you the story. This ancient book tells of a magical, wow, really? A magnificent, come on, load faster, fairy tale. And the hero of this wondrous tale, whose name is, this is where you get to name your characters. And, you know, it's a boy, so what do I pretty much have to name it? Because I'm like a squishy girl. I have to name it Kovos, after my boyfriend. Kovos. Accept. So now we're gonna have a nice little cinematic, and I'm actually gonna be quiet through most of this, except for reading lines, because it's a really nice one. I think it's my favorite of all the games I've ever played, actually. You've gathered quite a few of them. I had a hard time finding the answers with the right qualifications. Look at them. Their dance of blood, mixing the blood of which is that of humans, is the key to breaking the seal. However, I do have some problems. Problems? In order to procure good material, you do need adequate... I see. I'll pay you extra. That should solve your problem, huh? Yes, sir. Thank you. So, when will it happen? Very soon, sir. Let us enjoy the ceremony until it is time. Man, those cutscenes, or those dialogues are really fast. have to say something just at this moment. This soundtrack right here, this ceremony one that sounds like chanting and stuff, I actually listen to this when I'm working on my novel, and it's actually really inspiring to me. This game has an incredible soundtrack. I love it. When I was playing this game when Kovos was over yesterday, he actually remarked that he liked the soundtrack. Flag, sir, do you know the legend of the Dark Genie sealed in this urn? Of course, how much money do you think I put into acquiring this urn? I've been waiting for this for years, and now its legendary power is mine. I forgot that was in there. "400 years ago, the Genie of Darkness appeared in the east, and with its evil power, the world was burnt away. What do you intend to do with such frightening power in your hands?" You'll see. Hopefully this cutscene doesn't take up the entire episode. I tend to try to keep mine under 20 minutes, as I've probably said about a bajillion times. I don't want to have, like, ridiculously long cutscenes, or not cutscenes, episodes, because then people get bored halfway through and stop watching. 15 to 20 minutes is about where my attention span ends, so I try to keep it around there. So, now is the time. Yes, sir, so it seems. That fatty is a total yes man. I love the genie. He's huge. And he has a blue tongue. What? This is the genie? The dark genie? Well, it's quite different than I imagined. He's fat. He's supposed to be yawning, but for some reason that didn't happen. The ancient dark genie. This is it? Hey, who are you guys? Welcome back, Genie of Darkness. I broke the seal and released you. Therefore, I am your master. Oh, is that right? Whatever. Fine. Ding! Grr, yes, that's right. I haven't eaten in 400 years. Darn, I need to eat something. I need food. Food. Got you. Huh? I'm trying to run faster, fatty. What's like fat on fat violence? Ah! Ugh, stop it! Help! That's sick. Well, that solves your financial problem, dude. Mmm, delicious. I swear, the soundtrack just makes me want to dance. Hi, how are you today? Kovos, it's already started. Come on, let's go. Kovos, it's already— Wait, you just said that, you weirdo. See, I told you, you should have hurried. Come on, we're late. I'm a staff member this year, so I have to go. Sorry. Oh, she left you. Kovos, hurry up. As she walks ridiculously slow. I drink my soup like that too. Mom yells at me though. His hat is huge. I feel like that thing would weigh 5 pounds alone. So we got some dancers. Which, by the way, you, like, never see most of these people ever again. And that guy with the muscles is annoying. So is the fat guy. And those are the two you actually see afterward. And these two people. She's pretty. Where did she go? blink, blink. That is a huge genie. And how is the guy... Yeah, how is he breathing? He's like above the atmosphere. Look at the insects squirm about. Start there. And how does he not drop the guy either? He should shoot one from his butt. But yeah, overdramatic dance of killing. Mom! It almost looks like you're gonna play there, but no, not quite. Kovos! He totally didn't save her. It's like the dramatic stare at the camera moment. Are we alive? Possibly. Who knows? Well, I mean, it's obvious he is, but still. Hi there. Can you hear me? Open your eyes. Wake up! Hey! Hi, I just had a windmill on top of me, douchebag. Ahem. I am the Fairy King. I am the entity that unites all of nature's spirits. Listen well, young one, something bad has happened. Men blinded by greed have revived the Dark Genie. This Dark Genie is terribly powerful. Its power is so great that it could destroy the entire world. You saw it, your own village being destroyed right before your eyes. Not just your village. In a flash, many villages and towns were destroyed. In one night, half of your world was annihilated. Flashback. Really bad graphics flashback. It's like cut out Photoshop filter. It must be the men from the east that performed the resurrection ceremony, probably thinking to use its black demon power for war without realizing how frightening it is. It's darkness, pure darkness itself. Long ago, the so-called Dark Genie almost destroyed the entire world. Its malevolence is that great. The bad thing that it is has the same type of magical power as us spirits. Unfortunately, we aren't powerful enough to destroy it. Young man, I see that you have a strong will that could withstand the evil power. And also a clear, kind heart. You might be able to fight against the darkness it generates. I decided to stake our fate on you. Let me bless you with power. Oh yeah, that's a great idea. Let's give the power to like a 12-year-old boy. I mean, Kovos is still a great guy, but still. There, surprised? It's called Atzlamilia. Atzlamilia, I guess? It's a stone with magical power. Oh, don't look that way, boy. I'll explain now. It might get too bright for your eyes for a moment. Atzlamilia, I think that's how you pronounce it. Do you know where this is? This is no simple empty lot. This was your village. But do not lose heart. As long as you have that stone, you can return it to its original form. You see, just before the village was destroyed by that genie, I saved the buildings and people by sealing them in spheres called Atla. It seems those Atla were scattered all around by its tremendous power. They were probably blown into different places around the world. It probably thinks everything is destroyed. You must restore the world before it realizes that happened. Absorb that which I sealed in the Atla, using that Atlamilia, and bring them back. Then you'll be able to restore the world to its original form. You may even be able to create an even better world than before. You don't seem to understand anything I'm saying. Oh well, I'll give you another lesson when you acquire Atla. So long. Thanks, dude. You just put the fate of the world on me and then leave. Butterflies! Anyway, we have enough time for a little bit of gameplay, but hey, most of it's cutscenes. Kogos, can you hear them? You should be able to hear them. Voices of the wind, voices of the tree, voices of the animals, and the voices of earth. They are all calling for your help. Kogos, you will probably meet and say goodbye to many people. In talking to these people, you may receive clues to defeating the darkness. Look for them. Now, Kogos, your adventure will begin. First, go to the village chief's house. He will show you where to go next. This is a place called No Rune Village, which is kind of funny. One of my friends from a Minecraft server, his name was Runic, so I called him Rooney. So every time I hear the name No Rune, I think, no Rune! But anyway, this is the village chief's house, and hey look, he's gonna talk our ear off too. I'm getting tired from reading these lines, but I feel like I'm adding a little bit of context to them. Ah! Kovos, you're alive! Seems like we're the only ones in the village that survived. We never dreamed this would happen. One night and our village is gone. Can you believe this, Kovos? I feel so helpless. I, the mayor of the village, can't do anything about it. What am I supposed to do now? Brown base. Okay, come on. Let's stop being really so empathetic. I guess the only thing we can do is to go get help from the guardian of Narune Village, Dran. Dran will not abandon us. He'll help us for sure. I have a favor to ask, Kovos. Go to the Divine Beast Cave and tell Dran what happened. Divine Beast Cave is the cave outside toward the right-hand side. You've probably seen it before. I may be imagining things, but I sense something has changed about the cave. Be careful. This is the cave key. I put things in your bag, don't get carried away. If you get in trouble in there, come back here, I'll give you more supplies. Good luck. Okay, so for the beginning of this guide, the beginning of this game rather, this guy will give us items at a 1 per time basis, as in we can only carry 1 from him at a time. I'm not actually going to start the dungeon, which sucks, I know, but I don't want to get, like, in the middle of it and have to start in the middle of a dungeon later on. But anyway, as you saw, I can move around a lot faster by hitting select and going into this. This is what you use to rebuild the village, but that'll come into play later. Now, I will see you guys later. Thank you for watching, and see you next episode. Game on.